Honorable Chief Guest, the other respected guests sitting on the dais, the seminar participants, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning. We are expecting a welcome speech from Mr. Mohsin, but I know that he is very sick for last few days and today he is suffering from high fever. So on his behalf, as being the advisor of this organization, I welcome you once again to this seminar and expo. It is indeed a big opportunity for all of us to get Professor Hannan Chaudhary sir amongst us as the chief guest. It is really a great opportunity for all of us here today. And many of the points has been highlighted by the Marine Academy staffs about the visa and other issues. And I will personally request the attention of Hannan sir to take up with the appropriate authority of the government. I will little bit explain on this particular issue so that this can be taken up for a better resolution. I was talking with sir a few minutes back that Bangladesh is a population-rich country. We have about 180 million people. But our contribution in the maritime sector is very, very insignificant. There is a demand of 1.6 million seafarer in the global fleet. Out of that, about 50% are officers and 50% are ratings. And there is a huge demand in the global fleet. And Bangladeshi seafarers, wherever they are serving, they have a very strong reputation, very high reputation they have. Why? Because of their dedication towards the service, because of their knowledge on the English language, etc. But we also have certain disadvantages. The disadvantages are, in some cases, we are not persuasive about our job. Persuasion starts from the academy and it goes up to the ministry. This combination is not there. Bangladesh government has established Marine Academy in many different places of the country without having any ground feasibility study that how many mariners are required and how many mariners we can produce and how many people can find their job in the national fleet and how many can be put across the global fleet. So without having done this study, the young cadets are just left on the market without having any idea on the subject in depth. So, but it is not very difficult. It's not very difficult to explore the market. I will request particularly, sir, that, sir, if you have any opportunity, please do something so that this skilled manpower can be exported across the world and bring remittance to the country. This is one aspect of the seafaring nation. And today, I will again remind you that today is the World Maritime Day, 26 September. The World Maritime Day has a great significance in the mariner's life. And all over the world, this day is being celebrated. Today, we had a conflicting program, that is the program in Bashundhara Convention Hall. We are doing this expo and this seminar. At the same time, the Ministry of Shipping, the Department of Shipping, is organizing the World Maritime Day. So, unfortunately, we did not get all the guests that we have invited here today. So this is unfortunate for us, and probably we could get some more guests as participants in this seminar. Now, I just to remind you that what is the slogan of the World Maritime Day today? It is navigating the future, safety first. That is what is the slogan of the World Maritime Day today. And if we talk about the navigating the future means what? It is a very wide terminology and it includes many different thoughts. And these thoughts includes more effectively the sustainability issues. It talks about the alternate use of fuel. It talks about the use of different kinds of arrangement in the ship so that the greenhouse gas emission can be minimized to the lowest. And the International Maritime Organization also has the commitment to reduce the gas emission by 2050. And in accordance with that, many of the activities has been taken by the World Maritime Organization, and it also has promulgated many different conventions, orders, circulars, etc. Now, if I talk about the greenhouse gas protocol for Bangladesh, if you remember, as per the Paris Agreement, Bangladesh has submitted the NDC, that is nationally determined contribution, to reduce the greenhouse gas from the overall environment of Bangladesh. So Bangladesh already has some action, and this needs to be reviewed every time. So in accordance to that, Bangladesh also submitted a power system master plan, and this power system master plan, while making this power plan master plan, few of the essential elements were taken into consideration. That includes enhancement of imported energy infrastructure and its flexible operation, efficient development and utilization of domestic natural resources, gas and coal, construction of a robust high-quality power network, maximization of green energy and promotion of its introduction, improvement of human resources and mechanisms related to the stable supply of energy. So these are the consideration has been made while making the power master plan for Bangladesh. Now, gentlemen, if we talk about the other aspect of it, since I work in the maritime sector, so I will be speaking mostly on the maritime aspect of using the fuel. We have heard that the International Maritime Organization is now trying to promote the autonomous vessel. The autonomous vessel means the ship will be operated without any manpower. So this is not a very good news for us. We are a population-rich country. We want that human touch has to be there in every ship so that our people can work on board. These are still in the research process. Maybe some of the Scandinavian countries are operating some ferries which moves within the fixed points. Other than that, this is still in the process of innovation, and that kind of things are going on. So in the maritime sector, when we talk, we only mean the ocean-going ships. In the ocean-going freight, there are so many compliance issues, and without complying the international rules and regulation, the ships cannot operate. But in the domestic fleet, if we look at the Bangladesh scenario, we had, as per the World Bank statistics, it is more than 1.5 lakhs domestic ships are plying in the water. But if we talk about the registered ships that are plying within the domestic environment of Bangladesh, it exceeds 15,000. So 15,000 figure is also huge in terms of the number of ships that is plying in the riverine route. And probably this is one of the highest fleet that Bangladesh in the world that Bangladesh is operating. But we do not know how much carbon emission are made by the domestic fleet of Bangladesh. So the first thing for any government is to determine the emission level, the carbon footprint in different transportation sector, in the maritime sector, in the domestic fleet, and also in the oceanic fleet. If we want to reduce the carbon footprint in the domestic environment of Bangladesh, or even in the road sector, then we got to make our dependence on the sea and river communication, because these are cheaper and a ship can accommodate huge amount of cargo compared to the road transportation or even railway network. So comparing all those things, we need to give our emphasis on the modernization and the innovation of different kinds of fuel into the marine sector, reduce the carbon emission, and also make the water transportation popular for our day-to-day lives. So this is what is the overall objectives should be the overall objectives in respect to reducing the carbon emission from the maritime sector, or even in the country perspective. So in the seminar that we held today was objected for Power and Energy, Agro and MarineTech Expo and Seminar 2024. Gentlemen, power and marine sector is very well related. It goes one with the other, because nowadays the government is very much interested about it is not interested. There is no actually option, because as far as the Paris Agreement is concerned, the government has to take measures to reduce the carbon footprint and reduce the greenhouse gas emission. So keeping that view in point, I will expect that the Expo that has been presented here will give a definite scenario that the innovations that has been taken place in many different sectors in the marine equipment and the different kinds of appliances being used. The cadets are also here. They are here to showcase the kind of preparations the government is taking in respect to training the crew for the ships. With this, I wish a grand success for this expo. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you for your patient hearing. Thank you, sir.